This trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Pasadena, California in the iconic Rose Bowl, one of the most majestic venues in all of sports. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play. Wide open downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Fires quickly to the left. What a catch! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To throw, it's Price. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit and slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A change of direction. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
So second down after the incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunky play. Came to the 35-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep...
You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking downfield, it's Price. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Brought down, the broken tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's ball count. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Price. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. He just came flying. He had to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
There you go, offense. That's the way you dig yourself out of that hole. At least now after that big gain, you got a chance here to maybe pick up a first down on fourth.
The Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Huskies will come to the line on fourth down looking to keep the drive going. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble now. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Price. Breaks it over in space. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hot over the middle, it's Banks. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Across the 40. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Price. Caught near the sticks, it's Banks. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UCLA. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
On the move now. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it on to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Back to throw. It's Price. Caught in the flat by the running back. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ending off on the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. They convert. 1st and goal now, coming up at the 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. Loose football. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity in the red zone, at the very least, to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You've got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
Well, hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's Park. It's Park now. Gets some space and on the 30. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Park now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now here's the toss play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Park now. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the option play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, Kirk, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. They can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Solid game that moves the ball out to the 32. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Dropping back, it's Price. Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw over the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A crucial pick six.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and beat it away. Disquipke picked up by one of the blockers. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.